And we are live. We are here with you for the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show on the Psychic Spectrum Radio Network. I am Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles.
Smarkles. Chocolate and Smarkles. Here
Smarkles,
we go.
Here we go.
How is everybody? We hope you're doing well. And we hope you're hanging in there because...
And we're live.
We're live.
We're
Finally,
live.
We're back.
Yay.
We've rested and we are much better.
Ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
So...
Yes, it was a nice vacay.
We got to go to
Thank
Hawaii.
you, Josie.
Oh, Josie, hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Josie, you found us.
We do feel
Josie
relaxed.
and I had a talk.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I do. I'm still with the jet lag.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then that taking away an hour last weekend. I still feel it, but it was fun. It was fun. It was beautiful. And I can't wait to do it again. Hi, Jeannie. Hope you're feeling better. I know you're not, but I hope you are.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, John from Tacoma probably wonders where the heck we went because we haven't talked to him for a while.
Yep.
But I hope he's doing okay. And Dorothy, hello. Linda, hi. And John and Johnny Dollar in New York, and Derek down there in
Mexico.
Thank you. I never can remember what Derek is. I keep wanting to say Arizona. I know he's not there. Also, to all the ones I haven't seen for 2 weeks, like, gosh, there's Linda. Oh, Linda's on. No,
Crystal.
wrong Linda. I was thinking Linda Carr. But anyway, Crystal's with us, and also, Galen and Kai and
everybody.
Everybody at the showcase, and I miss you all. It was really kind of weird not doing anything on a Wednesday night. We thought we were gonna call in, but the time frames were different, and we were in different spots, and then we thought we'd do a show on the Tuesdays and Saturdays, and that was in a rural area. We couldn't get to that either. So we were kind of like bummed all around, but it was still nice. It was good to get away. Missed you guys. And I'm glad we're back, and I'm glad you're back and you hung in there. And Allison's on. Okay.
Yes, Allison.
Okay, good.
And I want to say we have a treat for you today. For a few minutes, we're going to spend time with local author Matt Shea. And Matt is our man on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take us to one more haunted place that he has researched and been to. And he's going to give us some information about it.
Mort's on.
His descriptions are always exciting. And
Mort's on at the beginning of the show.
Yes, Matt.
Mort. You feeling okay, Mort?
Mort, how are you? Not Matt. Mort.
No, I'm glad he made it to the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
How are things back there in Connecticut? Yeah. Oh, yes. Hello. I mean, is it cold back there? I kind of lost track of the weather in all the areas and stuff. So I'm not sure what's going on in your end of the world, but I hope it's not too bad because this is like March, right? So shouldn't we all be getting into springy things?
I don't know.
I think
so. All is good.
Oh, good. Good. Okay. Well, on that note, then you want to go ahead and start with what we usually do?
Yes, let's do it. What's the numerology for today?
Well, it's one of my favorite.
Of March.
It's one of my favorite days.
Wait a minute. Before you do it, what's the Ides of March?
15th.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Go ahead.
It's a 5 today, which is a favorite number of mine. It's all warming up and sunny. Good. 5 is about transformation and change. So I love those days because it kind of gives you a chance to rethink, redo, and maybe do things better or not do them at all. It's just a chance to kind of transform yourself. You might want to try a new color, dress a little differently, change your hairstyle, whatever. Give it a shot.
I try and
you might like it.
New color is gray.
Uh-huh. Mine is good. It's there too. I like the looks of it on here. When I look in the mirror, it's kind of gray. Anyway.
Today is my bowling day tonight.
Yes, it is.
And my first time bowling in, 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
And 4 weeks. And anyhow.
They've been doing well without you.
It's going to be active, but they do better with me.
Okay, I'll let you have that one. Anyway, the stone for today, Jeannie sent me this stone, and I thought it was kind of cool. It's called Stibnite, Stibnite.
Really?
And you didn't ask me, and I forgot to tell you, so I don't know if you can get a picture of that up or not. She sent me a picture, but it's kind of small. But
Stibnite?
Stibnite. Is that a cool word or what? Skip night. Yeah. Oh, that one's prettier than the picture Jeannie sent me. That is cool looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, what can you put it on there so they can see it?
I'm working on it. You keep
Okay,
talking.
okay. Well, anyway, it's from Romania, and it's associated with the planet Pluto, which once again, Pluto is that slow moving planet that goes around our sun. It takes forever. But it's associated with the planet Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation, death, that kind of thing. Not physical death, but death of situations and things. And yeah, I suppose it could be physical, but I never attribute it to that. Derek says hello from the DFW airport.
Dallas Fort Worth. Woohoo! Derek's
Where is that?
On the move.
He's on the move.
He's in Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh, Dallas. Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Dorothy says, love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought they kind of matched my coat a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and Elaine's back. All right. I hope she's back, or maybe she's tapping in from wherever she is. I don't know.
And I'm going to show you a picture of your stibnite.
Okay. Because it's really kind of pretty. Isn't that pretty?
There we go.
Now, the one Jeannie sent me was more of a greenish color, but this was more of a blue.
Probably comes in colors.
It probably comes a different color, or maybe it's the lighting, or who knows what. But anyway. Stibnite.
What is it? Okay. What the hell is it?
Well, it's a stone from Romania. Like I said, it's associated with the planet Pluto. It bears the power of the... now, don't get freaked out, people. I will explain in a minute. It bears the power of the underworld for positive use in transformation. And I thought that stone kind of resonates with today, right? And it's dislodging suppressed energy to prepare for new beginnings. That's a good stone. Now, the word underworld kind of freaks people out. It did me in the beginning.
Yeah.
But what I'm making reference to in the underworld is the negative things not brought to light. With this crystal, it can be made positive. So it doesn't necessarily mean evil and all that stuff. It's just negative ideas, thoughts, things you've gone through that you've never dealt with or thought about or couldn't do anything about. So this stone will help you give the ability to put it into a more positive way.
Who told you about that?
Jeannie.
Jeannie did. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't. That's one we don't have.
We don't have stibnite. We don't have, but we might have to get it though. But that is the stone for today. And then the affirmation is, I release anything that didn't go well today. And that's what they call a sleep affirmation. So you can say it right before you go to bed.
Say it again.
I release anything that didn't go well today.
All right.
So supposedly you're quieting down, you're centering yourself to get ready to go night-night. And you can say this affirmation tonight, tomorrow night, the next night, however many nights you want to say it. And it will helpfully bring around what you're requesting. Right. So that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yes.
So, Derek, where are you going? Or are you coming home? What are you doing?
He's just traveling for work.
I understand that, but is he traveling to work, or is it coming from traveling for work?
He's going home.
He's going home. Mm-hmm. Okay, Derek.
See, test me, Derek. Mm-hmm. Tell me how it is. Am I right or wrong?
Is the weather nice there in Dallas?
Yeah, good question.
You got to have some ribs while you're there. It's Texas, right?
Texas.
You got to have ribs.
Barbecue ribs. Y'all. All right, guys, we got a treat for you today.
Going to Indianapolis for always. See, you're wrong.
Well,
Skip's wrong. That's a moment in history.
Ow.
Sorry. Skip's wrong. I got one. This is very often I get one. I'm going to take advantage of that one. Okay.
All right, we got a treat for you today.
Well, travel safe, kid.
Let's get on with business. We have Matt Shea with us. Matt is an author. He is local to the Northwest. He lives just north of Seattle, just north of Everett, Marysville. And he is also a ghost researcher. It's kind of a hobby with him. He likes to find out about ghosts and haunted places. And he goes around, he talks to the staff, he talks to the people that live there, he talks to the public that he has interactions with that the subject comes up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very knowledgeable, and he looks at these things in depth, and he does it objectively. So I am going to bring Matt into the show with us. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Hey, today is probably the first day I've in forever that I haven't got my mug with me.
And why don't you? Because it's up there clean.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I thought it was in the dishwasher. So I got myself a regular mug, or regular coffee mugs that we use.
We've got to get more because mine broke.
I am going to order a case of them because I want to hand them out to people who I do interviews with when I'm casing out our shows and so forth. And that's a very popular mug. People look at it, they hold it, they read it. Many say, "Oh, I've heard of the psychic spectrum." And that I've had some people ask me if I was the man on the street. You have quite a following around here. It is escalating.
Oh, that's cool.
This book, I cannot say enough because I keep thumbing through it. And as you know, we did a show the other day, Matson Mitchell. It was heard nationwide, and I think affiliates worldwide. We were talking about this book, about the psychic spectrum couple, Skip and Sha'ron. Misconceptions, letting people take a look, be objective, not being misled. But again, this book is a winner.
You for that.
I highly recommend people to buy that. And for your loved ones, they'll get a kick out of it. Give them 2 mugs, get them a book, and sit down. It's going to be fun. When they go through it, they will be thanking you the rest of your life. It's been a while, and I got my gun loaded, so to say.
Okay.
A while back, I mentioned pizza parlors, and I have a handful of them. We're going to do one today. We're going up to Anacortes, Washington, and if you're on I-5, you take exit 230 to go west on Highway 20. The signs to Anacortes will take you right there, and we want to be off of Commercial Avenue. The moment Highway 20, it ends up being a roundabout, takes you to Commercial Avenue. You'll be taking a right. There before you, about a block and a half down, is the Pizza Factory. Now, first of all, they're a fun group. This is sensational pizza. The big pizzas, tons of cheese. They rise like bread, but it's mainly pizza, not mainly crust, but good crust. They've got a great salad bar, and they've been voted many times the best pizza place in Anacortes, which is saying something. Now, in regards to the place being haunted, the first few times I asked, they said, "Well, we do have some stories around here. Tell me." And they said a lot of times when we're opening or closing, you will see a door close, but it's not a draft. We will hear noises that are not affiliated with the building. It's kind of like voices. We have seen things turn on by themselves in the shadow. Then came the one night when we were closing and we thought the place was empty. And we just looked through the dining room and saw someone sitting at a table. We didn't realize we still had a customer. We go, wait a minute. We looked back and there was no one there.
Oh, wow. I wish I could see something like that.
There was something going on there. They're very open about it. Now, in regards to this pizza factory, it is A+ sensational. They take great care of you. It's like a neighborhood bar. Everybody knows everybody. Come as you are. All the local businesses and truckers have their hats pinned on the ceiling. It's one of those fun, clean places. You will have conversation with the guests, but you might get an upgraded story about the latest paranormal happening. We have done Commercial Avenue many times, both sides of the street, up and down. And in regards to Anacortes, we've done at least roughly 10 places that openly admit to be haunted, both sides of the street, and the Pizza Factory is one of them.
Interesting.
Well, now, that's not that far from us, is it?
No.
I mean, that could be a day trip, right?
Long day trip.
Okay.
But
I like pizza.
You know what? We've never been in Anacortes in the daytime.
I don't think we have.
Because we've been up there. Whenever we've been up there, it's always at night.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, but
what I remember about Anacortes, I think it's really awesome, is when you drive into Anacortes, you're on the road going to Anacortes.
Well, you hope you're on the road.
You at night, and you run across the refinery.
Yeah.
It's the lights, it looks like a crystal city.
No, it does.
Yes, it does. All of that steam and residue rising, and it's a lit up campus there.
Yeah.
And it looks like a rock show going on. That's a
Yeah, it is so cool.
It's highly lit up.
Yeah.
It's
illuminated. It's
thing.
an aurora borealis of its own.
That's right. You're right. That's a good way to say it.
So did they say that they have any interactions with the spirits there?
They do not. They detect them by sound and doors that have opened by themselves, that have closed by themselves, things that have moved. And it seems that the more desolate the places around opening, or especially around closing time, nighttime, that those are the most reports. But I'm not just having one person say this. I had several employees say that, and they thought it was neat to talk about it and share it with Skip and Sha'ron. But that one night it happened, this one server there knew the place was empty, and then she looked and saw a customer sitting at one of the tables, and she gave it a double take, and the customer was gone.
Yeah.
But they were sitting there enjoying their evening.
Did she happen to notice the clothing of that customer? Was it old time or recent, or?
She just said it was someone who blended in, because it startled her that we still had someone in. Like, how did you get in here without me noticing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so again, they have their stories there. They hear their noises. They have doors that have opened and closed by itself. Nothing violent or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they saw that, and I'm sure there are other things that they'll eventually, share with me. But when I go fishing up there, half the time I have lunch. The Pizza Factory has a sensational buffet. Great pizza, all sorts of great pizza. And then along with that, they also have a great salad bar. And you're talking, I don't know, $12, $15, something terribly reasonable, the drinks. Yeah. But the pizza, there's such a thing as good pizza and bad pizza. This is very good pizza.
I love salad bars too. I really do.
That is your thing.
I know, because I get to have what I want and make my flavors the way I want them. Well,
I like the garlic bread.
That's an interesting place, and I wonder how many people have been there and have felt something or noticed it, or people that have been there and not noticed it, and now are listening and thinking, maybe I should go back there and try that.
Skip, Commercial Avenue, both sides of the street, going the entire length, have such stories attached. So the Pizza Factory is one of many on their main drag. But yes, they're accounted for. They have their stories. They have some things going on, but it's not scary. It's amusing, might startle you. And again, a pizza place for the family, you can't beat it.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to maybe try and plan a trip there now that we got some other things out of the way.
Yeah.
And bring your fishing poles. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
That
might be an idea.
Sandy came in late. She wants to know what we're talking about. We're talking about the Pizza Factory and Anacortes.
Yes.
And the ghost encounters and things. So that's a nice. I think that should be considered a day trip.
And especially with we could go fishing and then go pizzaing afterwards.
Well, for people that want to fish.
Well, I'll drop you off at the pizza place. Matt and I'll go fishing. We'll come back for lunch.
Shoot.
So, well,
anyway,
Matt, that's cool. That's good. Thanks.
I think we're going to have to get serious about that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, these are popular. I guard this thing. It's like a good book. You got to make sure you don't lend it to the wrong person.
Well, that's true. I did that one.
People have looked at this because I'll have my book spread out and I'll have this thrown in and explain that this was a guide for me. It gave me the learning curve, and that's why places such as the shops at Anacortes and today the Pizza Factory, there were tidbits of advice here, do's and don'ts, and it made a world of difference for me. You get the red carpet treatment.
Good. Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you.
You gave me an idea.
Oh, dear.
Take a mug.
Yeah.
And a cup.
Yeah.
Make it a package.
Make it a
package.
Put it on the website.
Yes.
I have to do that.
Yeah, the book and 2 cups or something like that. And then we could talk about this at a later time. But we got all sorts of packages we could dream up with. Yeah. And my God, would the public love that?
I bet they would.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
That might be something to look into. Well, Matt, thank you. I know you got to run. You have another commitment you're going to go to. And
be safe.
Be safe, and we'll talk with you as soon as we can. And again, thanks for letting us do the show with you this Saturday.
Yes, that was cool.
Standing in for Manson Mitchell.
Yes, I'm a little behind time, but I am going to text Gary and thank him. So it's just I haven't got to it yet.
I'm still unpacking. All right. Well, thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a good one, and don't work too hard, and take your time and relax.
I will.
Just have fun.
All right. Take care.
Thank you, Psychic Spectrum.
Okay.
All right, Matt.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Our man on the street.
Matt Shea. Go to mattshaybooks.net and look at them.
His books are fun to read.
Yeah.
They are short.
Yep.
They're just entertaining. I mean, I really enjoy reading his books, and I can do it like the last one that he wrote, that maybe second to the last one now. The Pavlov, whatever you say. Never can pronounce that name. Pavlov. Anyway, I read the whole thing in one day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was just that
it's
good.
Always
it's that good a book. Yeah.
And it's informative, and it stretches your
keeps
imagination.
You going. Yeah, it keeps you going. It's kind of cool. But anyhow, since Matt came on, we've had Sandy come on and Cindy Bryan come on, and JM's on, says, look at you, tan beauties. We'll catch up with Matt tonight on your podcast.
Mexitrend.
Huh?
Mexitrend.
Yes. Yeah.
Right there.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, Mexitrend. Where are you at?
I don't think I've heard of that.
In V, you said V?
No, I was getting to V
okay.
when you jumped in.
Oh, all right. So V, hello to you.
Hi.
We're back. Yes, we got a little tan. I got a lot of sunburn.
I didn't get much tan at all. I got a little tan.
I went fishing out on the boat out in Hawaii, and I got really burned. I burned my eyeballs. That's how much sunburn I got. And
I don't feel sorry for him. He's an avid fisherman. He knows to wear a cap and sunglasses.
My whole face was sunburned.
It was terrible.
And it blistered, and I peeled. And even
I have a picture of you.
On it, you do?
Should I show
we're not showing it. No. It was bad. My whole face was just swollen.
Oh, it was swollen. Yeah.
But
yeah.
It's all right. It was worth it. I got to go fishing in Mexico. That when I scratched
in Mexico, huh?
Or in Hawaii. Ooh, that might be a thing to happen.
No, that ain't happening in my lifetime. It might happen in your lifetime. It ain't going to happen in my lifetime.
Mexitrend. Maybe in Mexico.
Yes.
I don't know, but
I don't know either.
You can tell us.
And bless their little hearts
for us to come down there. And then Jeannie says, "What hailstorming in Milton?"
Yes, we got it. Haven't you heard the rain?
No.
Oh, it's deluging out there.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
And maybe that's hail instead of rain. We're in an enclosed area. I can't tell you. Is it just me or are they frozen? It's just you.
It's just you. I don't know. Maybe. Somebody V says if it was a good time, it was worth the sunburn. It was. Yeah. I had a good time. You know why I had a good time? Because I had my son on the boat, my daughter-in-law on the boat. I had all 3 grandkids, and the 11-year-old got to reel in 2 fish.
Well, you had more than that on the boat.
Who? Oh, and my son's mother-in-law was on the boat.
And Jennifer's sister.
Oh, yeah. So my son's sister-in-law.
There was 10 of us who went to Hawaii. Okay, the family.
Yeah.
And Mike and I did not go.
Mike is our son's father-in-law.
Father-in-law. He didn't want to go fishing, and I got sick the night before because I pigged out on sugar, and that my body said, "I'll show you." So I was sick the night before, and I says, "Hey, I didn't even have to go on the boat to get seasick. I was taking the hit for them, But when they went out there was 8 of them, and 6 of them got seasick.
Myself and our son's mother-in-law.
Yeah, Sharon. She didn't get seasick.
We didn't get seasick. But everybody
else did.
Yeah, and not just the family, everybody else on the boat.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh,
all but one guy.
Wow. See, I don't think that would be worth that.
So
very easily. I could sit on the bank and fish and be totally happy.
It's not worth getting sick.
No, it's not.
It was good.
Yeah, V says she gets motion sickness. See, that's what I was afraid of because when I hit 12 and had to wear glasses, I used to be able to ride the roller coaster, the Ferris, everything, right? And when I got glasses, I got motion sickness and I couldn't ride those things anymore. And so I thought that no, I'm not going out on the boat. Although I thought I'd try it, but then my body said no and made me sick.
Well,
but
I grew up on a boat with my dad's
I know,
boat,
yeah. So that's
and
different
I
with
was
you.
in the Coast Guard, and we've had
Well,
boats.
yeah, it's different with you.
Yeah. So
I don't know, but I mean, I'm glad you had a good time.
yep, it was fun. I got 5 fish.
And
I let our grandson, the oldest one, reel in the last 2, and he thought that was cool. But he doesn't want to go in the ocean because the waves were too much.
And that day it was pretty bad out there.
It wasn't rough,
it was windy.
Just big ground swells.
The ground swells and the white caps. It was not a calm sea.
No,
it wasn't terrible, but it was not calm.
But
but it was beautiful.
While we're fishing, the Tino, the boat hand, deckhand on the boat, he goes, "Anybody want to see a turtle? Come up to the front of the boat." So everybody runs up to the boat. And I'm the only person in the back, and I got 2 fishing poles going at a time. I'm fishing with both of them, and there's a turtle up there. Well, I look down, and the turtle is now swimming right in front of me, and he's just sloping along. He's doing fine. So a few minutes later, Tino says, "Hey, you guys want to see a shark?" So everybody runs to that side of the boat, and I'm the only guy on this side of the boat with 2 fishing poles catching fish. And here comes the shark right below me, and he keeps swimming right, goes on. It was about a 8 to 10 foot shark. It was big, and I was surprised. But that just reminded me of the reason why I don't go swimming in the ocean. So
that actually, we got home. I think we were home 2-3 days, and a lady that joins us on our podcasts on Wednesday nights. Texted me and said that an 11-year-old was bit by a shark in the same place you and I were 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Yeah.
So I guess it's, I'm glad we didn't get in the water either. When's the next vacation? Well, probably another 10 years. We seem to be doing them every 10 years.
Actually, we're in July 4th. With the week of July 4th, we're going to be at Ocean Shores, Washington.
Well, that's true too.
With our family.
Yeah, but that's a vacation, but not a major one like we did with Hawaii.
But that's going to be on the beach.
Yes, that one I'm going to love because I love to go on the beach.
And our daughter-in-law and her sister are now talking about 3 to 4 years from now, Disney World.
In Florida.
So we did Disneyland a few years back.
Which
now
means
we're going to do Disney World.
So I'll only be 78.
Yeah.
What the hell?
We'll push you in your wheelchair.
I plan to be walking. I don't plan to be pushed.
I'm hoping to.
Anyhow.
So what else do you have on your
Well, I have my jokes.
Well, let's do some jokes.
You want to do some jokes?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Why not?
Okay, before we do questions or whatever. Oh, we haven't done the cards either.
Ooh.
You want to do the cards first?
Yeah, here, turn those over and shuffle them, will you?
Alrighty then.
Do the card of the week.
You gonna pull it this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it. And we'll see how this theme goes for all of us for the rest of the week. Until Saturday's show.
It's not that easy to shuffle these.
Okay.
My cards are much easier to shuffle.
Just lay them down and I'll
Oh, I got them. Oh, yeah. Hang on. No, I'll do it. Oh, you want to cut them? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm just going to cut it and pick the card.
Whatever. It's different than my way, but that's okay.
This is like the ace.
Okay.
In a deck of cards.
All right.
Hello. This card represents the home. It's mountains to climb, things to do, and it is your heritage, okay? And it's talking about home, and we have 3 homes. We have this home, the heart, we have the head, heart, and we have the actual physical home. So this talks about all the homes. And this is like working through things that need to be taken care of, worked through, done, understood.
Why is that such a good thing? That's work.
No, because it makes you more secure.
Oh.
It makes the home more secure. You've worked through the things you need to do. You've accomplished things. And to secure your or to bolster your security, that type of thing. So it's actually a good card. A very good card, in fact.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And we got to meet somebody face to face.
We did.
That lives in Hawaii. That comes on to our.
Yeah, I could show that picture.
I don't know.
No, I better not. I didn't get her okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
But
Vicky. Vicky, we got to meet with, and we went. She bought us lunch.
Yeah, she was a sweet lady.
And what's cool was, you're a tourist in Hawaii. Things are more expensive, and she took us to a place that locals go to, and it was normal pricing like we would pay here. And
yeah, it was.
I thought
pretty much
was pretty cool. Plus, it was good food.
It was good food, and a lot of it.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we had lunch with her for 3 hours we talked.
Oh, at least I think.
And then we went back to the hotel and did more stuff.
Yeah. Well, we had to get back there by a certain time because they were all going to be back from their Pearl Harbor thing. And
yeah. Oh, yeah. Vicky's on with us.
Aloha, there she is. Yeah, Vicky's the one that we went and saw. Yeah. So we were just talking about you, Vicky. You came on after that, but we had a really good time. We really did. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I
typed the date wrong. Cindy just reminded me.
Oh, today's the 12th. Let's not rush old age.
Now it says the 12th.
Yeah, let's not rush old age.
I had it the 22nd. Uh-oh. Whoops.
So what's going to happen on March 22nd?
I don't know. When is the 22nd?
I don't know.
What day is that on? I got it right here. The 22nd is on a Friday. March 22nd. Something's going to stand out for us.
Oh, Vicky says she enjoyed her time as well. Yeah, I thought we had a really good time. But I wish we'd have had more.
You know what was kind of cool was that what I thought was that Vicky used to live here, and then she moved to Hawaii, and she's, from what I could see and sense from her, is that she's really picked up the Hawaii vibe. And and Hawaii is kind of a magical place. I want to say that
it is.
It's a very spiritual place.
Very spiritual place.
And it seems to be that the people who live there are
they were
caring
so nice.
And loving.
They were so nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking from the checkers at Walmart to Safeway, to all the events that we went to. The people were very warm and welcoming. They really were. And you don't find that everywhere.
No,
I don't find it here.
Yeah.
But there, it's like no matter how rushed they were, they took their time with each person.
Yeah.
It was really kind of cool.
And when we went to the chief's luau, this guy was an actual chief. Okay. And we went to his luau at his place, and we were seated at his table, and we were guests of his. And I thought that the whole thing was just fun, and it was awesome.
Well, that in itself was cool.
Yeah.
Now, Spirit was with us the whole way.
Yep.
Because we were sitting here waiting to get on the plane, and Sharon, my son's
here at SeaTac.
Yes. Yeah. My son's mother-in-law started talking to this lady, and this older gentleman was sitting next to her, and turns out to be her father. He had flown in from Hawaii for a funeral and was going back, and Sharon started talking to her, and they were talking about places to see and stuff. And she said, someone said, I think it was a woman said, you're going to go to a luau. And Sharon said, yeah, that she'd like to. And her father said, which one? And I believe they had booked it already at the chief's luau, right?
Yeah, it was already booked.
Yeah, and so he says, a chief is a friend of mine. Let me give him a call. Let me take your phone number, and I'll give him a call and see if I can get a break on the tickets. And he did. He did both. He called and he talked, and he called her, and we got a break on the tickets and got to sit at the chief's table.
A big break.
I mean, that was cool.
It was half price for us.
That was cool.
And there was 10 of us, so that was a big break.
Spirit was giving us a break.
But you know what I took away from not just Hawaii, but the chief is we think of it. We say things differently because we don't know, but it's not Oahu like everybody says. It's Oahu.
Oahu.
Oahu. Oahu.
Oahu.
Oahu.
Don't say Oahu. You just said Oahu.
Oahu.
Oh yeah. Nah.
If you say it, break it down. It's
Oh, Catherine's on.
Oh, hi, Catherine. The UK.
Ireland.
And then there's also aloha. The emphasis should be put on the ha. Aloha.
Yeah, I mean, he gave us a little lecture, a little English lesson.
Yeah, and it was just cool the way
it was
he
cool.
did it.
It was.
I recommend if
Very
anybody's
nice man.
going to Hawaii, check out the Chief's Luau.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, and it's pretty awesome.
It was fun.
So
it was fun.
All right.
We also learned that Skip can't make fire from rubbing two sticks together. So we also learned that if in times of need, do not depend on Skip to get us a fire going because it ain't gonna happen.
They had these little logs out there,
bamboo,
and you could take another piece of bamboo and you hold it like this, and you rub it along the log, right? And it creates little bits of sawdust, and all of a sudden these things start smoking, and then they catch fire.
That's the idea, yeah.
My oldest grandson, he's 11. He started out, and then he couldn't do it. He got the smoke, but that's it. So I said, "Let me try it." So he's standing there, and I try it, and same thing. I got the smoke. So our son comes up, he tries it. Our granddaughter tries it. So I go back to it again. My son goes back, just like we gave up. There's no fire. It's just some smoke. But it was fun trying.
I think you should have blown on the fire.
No, it wouldn't have worked.
I think it would have. If you got smoke, you got fire.
But you know what's funny?
At least that's what they say.
It was 2 pieces of wood. It wasn't a stone and a flint and that kind of
No,
thing.
he said it has to be the same type of wood.
And how did they figure that out? Back in time, in history, how did they figure out to rub those two together and make smoke?
That's probably some of the lost knowledge along with the pyramids.
For sure. For sure. I want to say hi to Terry. And let's see, where am I here? Terry,
I don't know where you're
I
at.
also want to say hi to, I said River the Goddess earlier.
All right.
And anyhow, you know what we got to do?
It's time for Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
I can hardly hear that.
I know. It's because I have the volume down. You know
All
what?
right. Okay.
Here, wait a minute.
What? Oh, that's
it's
okay.
It's time for Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
All right. Tell us. Lay it on us.
So why was the baby ant confused?
Baby ant.
Baby ant.
I don't know.
Because all his uncles were ants.
I'm going to turn that one up too. Okay.
Last night, I dreamt of a beautiful walk on a sandy beach.
Yeah.
At least that explains the footprints that I found in the cat litter box this morning.
That gets twice.
Mm.
Do you have how many jokes you have today?
I got 3.
Oh.
I always have 3.
Okay.
Unless it's a bad day, then I have 2.
Yeah.
I just got a photo from a speeding camera through the mail.
Yeah.
And I sent it right back saying it's way too expensive and really bad quality.
That was good. They all agreed with that one.
That's the name of that tune.
Yes.
Okay.
Crystal shows clapping hands. B shows laughing and crying.
We have to keep on track because at 2:00 we got to get off because we got a doctor's appointment.
Oh, that's right.
So we got to keep on track.
Yes. But if you have questions,
if there's any questions, now's the time for it. If not, that's totally cool. We'll do Skip's Corner or something.
Yeah. Right. Both drink at the same time. Dead air. Okay, wait.
We're so laid
I can
back.
fix it.
I tell you, it's
I can
not
fix
even.
it.
What? No, that's okay.
Okay. I always wanted to do that.
Oh, I can tell you a funny story though.
What?
Okay, so I packed some hair gel going over, right? Didn't think about it being that 3.5 ounce sucker. I didn't think about that, right? So I just got myself a new jar of hair gel, put it in the bag, and I didn't really realize it was my carry-on bag. I thought it was the one that goes in the belly of the plane, right? Mm-hmm. So naturally goes through the x-ray, I get caught. So they got to pull me over and they got to open the suitcase and look at all the stuff. And they say, it's the gel. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. Take it home. Let the kids have it, whatever. whatever. So they close everything back up. We continue on our trip. Well, coming home, we were cleaning up everything that we got in the timeshare, and Sharon had bought this bottle of ketchup, and it was almost completely full. And she says, "I really don't want to throw that away. I don't have any room in my suitcase. Do you have room in yours?" And I says, "Probably." So once again, I take it and I just put it in a suitcase, not remembering carry on versus whatever. So we get there, X-ray it, pulled me over, hand over the suitcase. This guy's going through my stuff. There's a tall, kind of a like you see out where they're swimming where the guard sits, a tall one, the policeman sitting on that. He's looking down on us. And they go through the whole thing, and he says, "It's the bottle of ketchup." I says, "Oh." I says, "Well, take it. It's new. Just take it and take it home." I said, "I know you're not going to believe this, but I was carrying it for a friend." And I kind of laughed, and he smirked. But the guy up there on that tower didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't think it was very funny.
You know what
I always wanted to say that, though.
My standout moment from Hawaii was I go out front one night of the hotel, and there's these cement benches along the strip there. And I sat down, and I'm sitting there, and these two guys come walking up, huge, big Hawaiian guys. And they sit down, and they're talking, and one of them looks at me, and I kind of nodded like that, and he goes, I said hi type things with back and forth, nothing. We nothing said after that. Then all of a sudden, the big one looks at me, and he goes, "Hey, where for you come up here from, bro?" And I went, and
That's so cute.
I'm thinking, I think he wants to know where I'm from. So I said, "Seattle." He says, "Oh, Seattle. I've been there twice." And I went, "Oh, okay." So, and that was it. They were nice, and I think they sat there, and I just went away.
You said you weren't from Hawaii. And he said,
yeah, I said I'm not from Hawaii.
And he said anybody that's in Hawaii is from Hawaii.
Yeah, and which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
If you're in Hawaii, you from Hawaii? And I said, yeah, I suppose so.
Anyway, let's start.
Questions.
Yeah.
V says, anything I should know? Expect dullness the rest of this week, V. It feels like there's just surviving, going along, doing your thing, not in a tiresome way or a negative way. It's just that nothing fancy to do. And I know that's not what you want to hear, maybe, but that's it. I think the most exciting thing you could do is stop and get a cup of coffee somewhere.
Well, I think everybody should be, not only V, but everybody should be resting up, because April 1st through 24th, we go into Mercury retrograde. And that's what we call the redo period. So you're going to be redoing situations, people coming back into your life, mechanical things not working, computers having issues, your mouth not working, people not hearing what you say correctly. So if I were you, I'd take time to just rest and get ready for that period.
Yeah, and I see Allison did get the job that she asked us about.
Good.
She says, this new job that I recently got, do you see it being permanent, or will it just be short term? I think there's a little bit of, I don't know how to describe it, roughness for a while to get through. And that might be just getting people to know you and accept you, that kind of thing. But I think if you wanted to keep it, you could make it long term. And I think it would work out well.
I think it could be either or.
Yeah.
I think it depends upon Allison. I'm with you about, just waiting and kind of settling in to where it could be a permanent job, but then she may get restless or hear of something else. And, it's up to her. Not really the company she's with, but it's up to her.
Right. Yeah. And then Catherine in Ireland says, having to cancel a holiday because of finances. Will I get a refund? I don't think so.
I'll be surprised if you do. You might get half of it back or something, but I don't think you'll get a whole refund.
If you get some of it back, accept it and think you got something out of it. But I'm not so sure. Yeah,
but I'm not going to say there's not a shot. You might get him or her on a good day when she's they're thinking, oh, okay, I can let them. But it's iffy. I'll put it that way, and that's why I can't be yes or no, because it's iffy.
Allison says I want to stay there permanently, but they hired me on contract. And
it's all right.
That could be that. we used to bring people in at my work and on contract, and they became permanent. So that's entirely possible.
Just do your best.
Yeah. And Linda says, how do my finances look? You got to be careful. You need to be cautious. And not just for now, for this week. I'm talking.
Pay attention.
Pay attention, be cautious, and I think you'll be okay. There is something about a job, more work coming up. Choice would be yours. I don't know if I would take it or not. I have to hear the circumstances around it, but that would bring in more money too. But I think you'll be fine.
But I don't think you should right now. I know you don't know, but I know something that probably. Well, I know, and she knows I know now. But
okay.
I would not push yourself at this time either. I would make time to rest.
Okay. And Sandra says she's taking her mom's ashes home to Colorado during retrograde. I hope it goes well.
Well, that means you're with your mom again.
Cool. I think it will go well, Sandra.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be much wrong.
Yeah.
No.
I think it will go well, and I think that you should really take the time to think about or let the trip be part of you. Not just for your mom, about your mom, but about the trip and the experience. So
J-Dog, is that one new?
Yeah. J-Dog, hi. He or she says, trying to buy my mother-in-law's house for investment. Do you see any obstacles that might help hold us up?
Well, I don't see major ones, but I do see some people's mouths moving. That makes me think they're going to be hearing from either the other side of the family, or there's going to be some negotiations that have to go on. But there's some small hills, not really obstacles, that you have to get over.
I'm the same way. I see the same thing. Yeah. But I do see that once you buy it, there is two things that you're going to probably need to remodel or fix. The fix is going to require a remodel of those two things. So, but I think you're going to do it, and I think it's going to come off pretty easy. So
yeah, it's just the little minor things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catherine says, thought that still early days might be able to go.
Manifest it. Picture yourself there. So make it so.
Well, when
who used to say they make it so? Captain Picard.
Star Trek. Catherine, when you said that you might have to cancel, having to cancel because of finances, I thought, no, she's not. She can do this. And something tells me that you might be able to still pull this off.
Yeah.
And you just said what? Thought that still early days might be able to tell. Or
manifest
able
it.
To go.
Say, Spirit, I need the finances to go to this particular thing, and I got to have some help.
Mm-hmm.
And then think positive about it.
Yeah, definitely. And Sandra and Linda, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing before we go, you guys.
I wanted to know where that Mexican was. He or she never answered.
Oh, Mexican.
Yeah, I don't think they ever answered, which is okay. That? I just wondered. I know it's fair in the beginning.
We're curious. There's Mexican.
Yeah.
We're curious. Where are you located? We always like to know. We wonder where people check in from.
Yeah.
J-Dog says, thank you. I already have plans to remodel and update. I appreciate your assistance.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just going to say, FYI, just be aware there is somebody on the in-laws side of the family that is going to say something. Mm-hmm. And you're just going to have to let it roll off your back.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be great. So,
right.
I don't know where J-Dog is either.
No, I don't.
But that's okay. They may not want us to know, but that's okay. Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
What I wanted to say was check in with us. Join us on our website at psychicspectrum.com. Also, why do I have two banners in? Where did that come from? I didn't do that. I just noticed it.
What?
Both banners. I had two different banners. That's wild.
Well, you're the one that does that stuff.
I didn't
Can't
do it.
blame me.
I didn't do them. I
Can't blame me.
There they were. Anyhow, check in on our website. All of our events are on live except one. You can join us from wherever you are, and you don't have to have your camera turned on if you don't want to. So,
and also this particular Saturday coming up is our dinner because we moved everything back a week.
yes,
So the third Saturday of March is when we're going to Captain Crab in Lakewood.
yes,
I believe.
Captain Crab.
Captain Crab. 5 o'clock.
Crab. So if you're local,
Our mouths
join
are
us.
still on vacation.
It's listed on our website. Go there and check it out.
Jay Dog's from
psychicspectrum.com.
Utah, and it's a girl, Kathy. My grandson changed my name on here. Oh, okay.
J-Dog.
All right. Well, it's good to know where you're from.
I actually like the picture of the dog.
I do.
Cute.
Yeah, it is a cute dog. That is a dog, right? It's not Kathy.
Jeez.
No, it's a beautiful dog.
That's the comment I usually make.
Oh, my God. But
All right.
anyway, so if you got time, 5 o'clock,
Yep.
Saturday the 16th, come join us.
Yeah. So I think this is a good time to end the show.
Also, you've got a rune class coming up in
Yes,
April.
in
And so if anybody's interested in reading the runes in person, this is an in-person class. We will be doing a Zoom class later on in the year where if anybody from out of the area can actually join.
Live online.
Yeah, they can get the
class
course.
online.
Yeah. But right now it's the one in person. And that's coming up April something. I don't know. 21st, 22nd?
April 21st, 22nd.
Yeah.
The 20th and 21st.
I always
22nd.
like to give a heads up to what's coming up just so they know.
So join us online, you guys.
I'm glad you all
at our
checked in.
events.
Tell the others that are wondering if we're still around. Yes, we are. We're back on. We're done for a while till
Thanks,
July.
Crystal.
Yes. Thank you, Crystal.
As our theme song says,
what a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy.
All right, you guys.